Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 8, and we are starting this with more updates, more deep dive in service now. Okay, so you had a question, Harshal, that what do you mean by enhance the source of this global search? The thing is
Yeah.
that as of now, if you search, you can search a record only. Let's say I
Mm-hmm.
say I want to be search C, uh, let's say this one. Okay, I want to search a CI as well. If I put,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's already reduced it. I want to search a CI as well. But if I put a CI, I can't able to search it. Let's say if I put this BlackBerry service offering BlackBerry. Okay, go, I'll search here. ठीक, I click on the
Mm-hmm.
views. तो नहीं ढूंढ के लेके आएगा उसको पूरा, या उसे दो ही जगह लेके आएगा, या इंसिडेंट में और चेंज में.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we need a
There is
business service
in
also.
service
Mm-hmm.
service
Mm-hmm.
table, right?
Correct.
Because the search sources are not defined up to that table. I told to my kid, go to this room and find out your toy. But instead of this, if I say, okay, in the house, you will find that word. So if I did not give the search source, he will only find it, he'll try to find in the room only. And I know that his toy is not in the room. It is in the
Mm-hmm.
in the house only. This is what the meaning to enhance this particular option.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
everybody, good. Now I would like to start the group, not group, user management, because it's more than 7-8 days now. Everybody just listening. I wanted to be login into Instant and see. Okay. So today we are going to be discuss three major terms: user, group, and role. Okay. To log in, to use any website, any app, any application, any platform, we need a user account. That is must. User account authenticate that, okay, this user is allowed to log in into this particular instance, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it does, but what he or she can do, we're not discussing as of now. We're just saying, okay, this user is allowed to log in into this particular instance. Now, same thing applicable in ServiceNow as well. When I take this PDI, I got a username and the password. So I log in, it's done. Now I want to create a user for everybody. Okay. And how to create a user? One thing. Second thing, everybody need to be see this concept very carefully, because what is going to be happen now? I will create one user account. Let's say I'll create the account for the Harshal. Harshal will create for the Rituja. Rituja will create for the Amisha. Amisha will for Sunita. Sunita will for Mac, and Mac will create for Anvesha, and then Anvesha will create an account for myself. So everybody, it's a teamwork now. What I need by tomorrow class, I need everybody account should be created in my PDI, and everybody should be able to log in it. As I say, it's a teamwork, so you have to follow up with your partner that to whom it's pending. So how the sequence will work, let me put it here. It is from Harshal to Rutuja to Amisha, Amisha to Sunita, Sunita to Mac, and Mac to Anvesha, Anvesha to Atul. Create account for the LNG. Okay. You can check on the WhatsApp. Hey, have you created my account? Please give me the username password so that I can log in it. Other person is dependent on you. So Harshal, if you delay to create account for Rituja,
Mm-hmm.
it's your responsibility that everybody is getting delayed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I know everybody is in the almost the same time zone. Everybody is in the morning time. Nobody is going to be sleep now after this class. So it take only 10-20 minutes, create account and give to the other person. Now, how to create an account? What you have to be do? We are going to be discuss this more in detail as well. Go here, search for the user admin. User. When we need to be create an account of a user, of a person, we need minimum few information. Okay. Number one, okay. Let's set up a format. So how the user ID will be there? Harshal batch 15. It should be the user ID. So Harshal batch 15, Rucha batch 15, Amisha batch 15, Anvisha batch 15, Sunita batch 15, Mag batch 15. Everybody will have a batch 15 at the last. First name, last name, batch 15. Okay. You can put the title as well if you want to put that. Okay, what is this title? So you can take some suggestions here. That is IT director. Anything you can put it. That doesn't matter. Department, yes, you can mention the department as well. HR. There's a way to search. Now the question comes, Atul, how you're doing this thing? Like you click here, it will open. You put double star, it's come here. This is we are going to be discussed either by tomorrow or by Monday class. No, Friday class as well. Table we are going to discuss it soon. Okay. Password need to be reset. Should be tick for everybody. Okay. Active should be tick for everybody. Rest. No need to put any email ID. Outlook integration. So let's discuss about this user profile, user detail. I want to create or I want to be get admission in a school. Then teacher says, okay, can you fill this form? In the form, what they will ask? Name, age, date of birth, father name, mother name, address, previous qualification, income, and all the things will be there. Same thing I am doing here because we are in the IT. So we are saying that every user must have a user ID. This is unique identifier. Never ever two user have a same user ID. Simple fundamental, never ever two students have a same roll number in a class. Okay. So it should be unique. Then your first name, last name, title, director है, HR है, जो भी आप कर सकते हो उसमें. Which department you belong. So maybe I can put Harshal for HR. Harshal, you can put Rituja for any other department. Rituja can put any other department. That doesn't matter. Password need to be reset. What this mean? So what happened whenever we create an account in a, what I can say, in an application, we got a default password, right? And as soon as we log in, we got a, what we got?
You get a password change.
Correct. We got an email. Please log in and change your password. This is what is service now defined that if you tick this box, Harshal need to be reset the password. Okay. Active means it's always be true. Okay. Email, as I said, don't put email as of now. Calendar integration, because we can send the invites to the service from ServiceNow to the email as well. So what type of integration you want? Outlook or none? I said Outlook because everybody is using Outlook only. Then in which time zone you are? I can put, let's say I'm putting, you will not find GM IST here. For that you have to be go to the system property. So you can put Europe London or any time zone you can put it. Okay, business phone number up to you. I'll just put this number. Don't put actual phone numbers, guys, please. Okay, let's say mobile number. If you want to add any photo, you can add it. Otherwise, leave it. No problem. Okay, location. You want to put that. Okay, she's staying or he's staying in which location. You can put it. Actually, these data location, department is called the foundation data. We will do that part, but not now. Okay. But before doing this, let's take a step back. What step back is that? Everybody need to create an update set. Let me open this another window. Okay. Everybody need to create a update set, because yesterday what we discussed, we say that every user, so every developer need to create a update set so that all the changes should get captured in a container. And once we want to move that container from one location to another location, we can use it. So what you can do, you can click here and click on this plus icon. This feature has been reduced. This plus icon has been reduced by ServiceNow in the Tokyo release, or when Tokyo release, or before that. How you will create it? I am creating LNG Pathshala batch 15. But how you will create it? You will create by your name, Harshal batch 15. Okay. And keep it in the in progress. Okay. Parent. For your case, what I will do now, click on the submit. Or let's say I'll save it, not submit. Click and save. Okay. Once you've done that, you have to come and click on this one. Make this my current update set. And now you can see everything is going to be captured in my update set. Same thing applicable for you. Everything will be captured in your update set. But what you have to do, let's say I am Harshal and I want to create update set. You can click here. You can put Harshal batch 15, and in the parent, everybody need to put LNG, my this one, so that I can see everybody update set under one update set only. Okay. And this activity need to be done by individuals. ऐसा नहीं हर्षल ऋतुजा के लिए बना के देगा, नहीं. हर्षल सिर्फ अपने लिए अपडेट सेट बनाएगा, ऋतुजा अपना बनाएगी, हमेशा अपना, सुनीता अपना, मैक अपना, हमेशा अपना बनाएंगे. The only thing is that you have to put the parent as well. That is my update set. Okay. So once you done this, then come here and reload करता हूँ ताकि अपडेट सेट कवर हो जाए यहाँ पे. ठीक है. And now I put this one.
Atul, I have a question.
Go ahead, please, Amisha.
Why you use save instead of submit?
Nice question. The reason being, okay, I'll show the example. Okay, let me come here and let me create an incident record. And let me put alien. If I click on the submit, it will take back to me the
new record.
new form. There are two more options. Submit, because I have to enable the property, you will get the update button as well. Hey, update is not coming here. अच्छा देखो, see what happened. It's taking me to the user record, not the incident record. So submit me, it take back you to the either list view, because it's taken from the cache now. So generally what I prefer personally, if I want to continue in this particular form, I always use the save button. But now Amisha has a question, अतुल ये तो बड़ा काम खराब है, यहाँ जाओ हर बार इस पे क्लिक करो, सेव पे क्लिक करो, 2 क्लिक बढ़ गए. Can't we bring save button on the top here? Hold it for some time. We'll discuss in the properties level. Okay. So now let's come back here. Batch 15, email don't required, title you can put, department you can put if you want. Let's say IT. Okay. And click on the save. हर्षल का अकाउंट बन गया. अच्छा अतुल बन गया. Yes. but password का है. You need to be logging it, right? So service now introduced in Tokyo or before that, ServiceNow introduced this option, set password. What you have to be do, everybody very carefully. After saving this, click on the set password and click on the generate password and click on the copy password and click on the, अभी देखना अभी क्या होगा, save password. भाई it should save, yeah, come on. Oh, it's stuck or something.
I think it's saved. We just need to close it.
No, no. Until you will not save, it will not close. Actually, it auto close actually. Okay, let me close this. If I say your part, रुको, हम ना ऐसे टेस्ट करके देखते हैं. Let me save this. ठीक है. Set password, generate, copy. हाँ, देखो ठीक है. Save हुआ तो आप देखा हार्ट लाइन आ गई. It's automatic. And then close. Now, what you have to be do? I am sending this username password to Harshal. Is the user ID. This is your password, and for everybody dev 181.379 dot 181 service-now.com. Harshal, screen and login now.
Yeah.
Because now you have to be you will see few things. So you can share the password over the WhatsApp, or you can share the password over the this Skype group. I have no issues, but ultimate intention is that by tomorrow class, everybody should be able to log in. It's a teamwork. Yes, Harshal.
Yes, sir.
Share a screen.
Yeah.
Anybody any doubt till this point?
Let's stop.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's loading for me. Yes, I can see. Copy and paste from there.
Yeah.
Wait. Why this screen is coming? Because we have ticked that box, or that box has been ticked automatically. Password need to be reset. And this screen say that you have to follow these points when you're creating your password. Now do login it. Your current password and create your new password. Wait. चलो ठीक है, कोई नहीं. We'll pick it up. So now Harshal is able to log in into the instance. ठीक है. Now Harshal, close this.
Okay.
ठीक है. Go to all. Search for the user admin.
User admin.
हाँ. User space admin. नहीं दिख रहा?
नहीं.
Why?
Because I don't have that role, I guess.
Because you don't have any role. Or when a user don't have any role, what this mean? What this mean? छोड़ दो उसको, हर्षल उसको छोड़ो.
That this means that I am an end user.
Correct. If we're not giving any role to a user, it means he or she is an end user. Now I'll share my screen again and come back. Now, what does the best practice says? Best practice says that we should never give a role to the user. तो क्या मतलब इसका? मतलब ये, so now if I take example, in this batch we have a 6 people. ठीक है? If I did not create a group on the WhatsApp group, I have to be communicate with each one of you individually. Hi Amisha, will 10 o'clock work for you? Hi Rituja, will 10 o'clock work for you? Hi Mac, will work for you? What's your problem? What's your query? The whole day go in the same for me. So what ServiceNow say? Create a group. And what is group? Group means set of people who are working on the same objective. WhatsApp group है हमारा, Skype group है हमारा. Is anybody else allowed? No, nobody's spouse is allowed in that. Nobody's friend allowed in that. That's a very close private group. So ServiceNow say never ever give a role to the individual users. अगर मैंने ऋतुजा को एक रोल दे दिया और कल ऋतुजा चली गई छोड़कर, मुझे याद ही नहीं रहा कि ऋतुजा को तो रोल दिया था. She can spoil anything in my system. Instead of that, if I will add Rituja in a group, and if she left the company, I remove her from the group only. Everything will be gone. How? What? Now this is the first part. Second part, come here, go to the user admin. सोचना कि बहुत बेसिक है तो हम कर ही लेंगे. In my batch, I have example where participants stuck in that point only. सर ग्रुप ही नहीं समझ में आता कैसे बनेगा, रूल ही समझ में आता कैसे जाएंगे. ठीक है, search for the user admin and click on the groups. For our practice, I am just creating one group as of now, and I give you the homework as well. Don't worry. ठीक है, put the group. I am putting a group Batch15. ठीक है. Manager means who can manage this group, who is owner of this group. Group email, you can put DL as well. You can put any group ID as well. And the parent group is mainly used when we have a bigger team, and under the bigger team we have multiple groups as well. So we can create one parent group, and under that we can have multiple child as well. Generally we use, or company use this fundamental when they are working especially in the infra or application perspective. It has some plus, it has some minus as well. So I generally avoid this using this parent group. ठीक है. Hourly date, I'm not sure that why ServiceNow bring this hourly date here. Otherwise it is not there. ठीक है. And now click on the save. अब Harshal, in your case and everybody, no need to create this group again. This is a one-time activity which I'm doing now. ठीक है. But what you have to do, Harshal, click on the related list. Go to the group member and click on the edit. I am adding Harshal. Harshal will add Rituja. Rituja will add next person. Yeah. Let me give you homework. आज किसकी बारी है? सुनीता का हो गया, अमीशा हो गया. ठीक है. Mac. Today is your turn. Have to find out from where this content is coming. These are called slush buckets. Slush bucket left, slush bucket right. When I select anything in the slush bucket left side, this information is coming. ये 4 field आ रहे हैं. From where we are getting these fields? Can I modify these fields? You have to find out the answer.
Can I answer it now? If
नहीं, let people find out. रुको थोड़ा सा, कल परसों पूछेंगे, फ्राइडे टेस्ट है ना, गेट रेडी, ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस आई एम गोइंग टू फायर ऑन द फ्राइडे, डोंट वरी, ठीक है, अभी नहीं मैक।
I'm very excited for that.
अच्छा चलो बताओ फिर, गो अहेड मैक।
You are asking me for this table where it's coming from this, right?
These
We
4
have just,
fields,
yes, we have just created a user table, right?
right?
So this information coming from the user table.
नहीं, question is not that this information comes from the user table. Question is that how these 4 fields are coming here. Can I add one more field here? Can I remove email?
Yes,
Question
we
is not
can.
this.
Okay.
Can I remove name and I just put the first name, last name? Can I add user ID? I have 2 students with the same name, Amisha Jain, Amisha Jain. I select here Amisha. When I select Amisha, it's showing Amisha, Amisha, Amisha Jain, Amisha Jain. I want to add one more field called user ID, employee number. How I can add it? That is my question. Find out करना, Friday को पूछूंगा आपसे. And move to the right slash bucket and click on the save. I added Harshal in a group. The same way I added everybody in a WhatsApp group. But अभी भी पिक्चर बाकी है. क्या बाकी है? We added Harshal in a group, but अभी भी हर्षल के पास एक्सेस नहीं है, रोल नहीं है. Now what we have to do? We always give a role to the group. So now I click on the role. रुको मैं एक काम करता हूँ. In parallel, I open the Harshal record as well. ठीक है, अब यहां जाके अगर आप you will check it here.
सर हमेशा ग्रुप को ही होगा क्या रोल?
Yes.
या यूजर को भी लगेगा?
नहीं, मैंने पहले बोला that is not a best practice. That is not a best practice. अब आप पूछोगे तो रीजन क्या है इसका? I'll give you the reason. ठीक है, you are service desk manager. ठीक है, सर्विस डेस्क में आपके नीचे 40 लोग काम करते हैं. You are manager for the 40 people. ठीक है. Now, will you be happy to give same role to the 40 people 40 times? पहले एक को दिया, फिर दूसरे को दिया, फिर तीसरे को दिया, फिर फोर्थ को दिया, फिर फिफ्थ को दिया. Will you happy? तो ये तो बहुत मोनोटोनस हो जाएगा, राइट? ये तो 40. You have 100 people under you. अब बताओ, 100 में से 50 चले गए. अब बताओ, are you able to remove or add them in a from the role? बहुत टफ है. और एक नहीं, let's say you have 140 people under you as a service desk manager. You have to give them the 30 rights, 30 roles. मतलब 1200 बार you have to be click role, new, add, group, ये role and all the things. Too cumbersome task. So to avoid these issues, plus if out of this 40, 10 people left, then you have to go the individual role to remove their name. So it is not a best practice. Even though ServiceNow recommend, if there is only one user to you have to give a role, better to create a group for that person only. आज में भी एक पर्सन है, कल उसमें 4 पर्सन होंगे तो 4 पर्सन होंगे तो क्या होगा? So better every time create a group. Now what I will do, I'm going here, click on the role, click on the edit. Because you are using my PDI and you need to be work in all the configurations, so I am giving you the admin role. Click and this. अच्छा मैं कब ये बताओ ये कहां से आ रहा है? And can I add more fields here?
Yes, we can add more fields from here as well.
कहां से?
So these all fields are coming from, I think, the same user table, or maybe from department table.
No, it's not department. No.
It's user table?
No.
Okay.
It is coming from the
टेम्पलेट.
नहीं रे कुछ भी.
सर वो URL पे देखा है. Roles.
It is coming from the role table. In service now, in address bar you find the table name. ये role table है. ये update set table है. ये user table है. ये M2M table.
M2M template.
But actual table क्या है ग्रुप का अभी बताता हूँ. ठीक है, I click on the save. Actual table है ये रहा. ठीक. And now what it's saying, I just refresh my page once. My work done. Now I'll come to the Harshal account. ठीक है. And now reload the Harshal form. Scroll down. See, मैंने सिर्फ एक रोल दिया था हर्षल को. He got the 47 roles. Reason?
Because it's admin. And admin in admin hierarchy there are 47 roles.
फिर क्या करें? Amisha, what do you think?
I think these are the sub roles for admin which are included in the admin when you assign someone to admin. So automatically he incorporate those roles in with these roles.
Automatically incorporate. Okay. Sunita, what do you think?
No, same Atul. Maybe it's sub roles for admin.
Let's not call that as sub roles. Let's call that admin role inherits multiple role in it. If you come here and you can see, let me open the role table and come here, search for the admin. ये role है, ठीक है? This role says the role has access all the system feature, function, data, intelligence, regardless of security constraint. Grant this privilege carefully. मैंने आपको अपना मान के ये रोल दिया है ताकि कल आप मेरे इंस्टेंस में कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं करें. I am telling you, you can do anything in my instance, not an issue, but don't delete anything. जितना मर्जी कचरा बनाओ कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. एक रीसेट होगा सारा सेट हो जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But don't delete anything. पसंद नहीं आया तो डिलीट कर देना, ऐसा मत करना. ठीक है. So if you have sensitive information such as HR records you need to protect, you must create a column called admin role in that area. मतलब कि ये एक ऐसा रोल है. If you're giving, if you remember that I give example from to be wife to the wife, and when she became wife she has admin role of the house. हर चीज उसको मिलेगी, हर चीज उसको पता होनी चाहिए. From kitchen to all bank papers, money matters, everything she need to be involved. How to know? Click on this admin. And if you see here, if you are giving a role to, if you are giving a user to the admin role, the user can access these 80 applications. मतलब यहाँ पे जो visibility है 512 modules. अच्छा इतने मॉड्यूल है हमारे पास. Yes. And this role contains these many roles. And these roles may contain some other roles as well. Let's say if I click on the doc admin. इसके पास already एक role है. If I open this doc writer, it has 3 roles. Let me open this. It has 0 role. So how Harshal is getting role? Because admin has a multiple inheritance. So you can see the count 1 3 1 1 2 2 2 like this. अब ये तो है नहीं. Let's take example. that girl get married and she become a wife now. It is not the possible way that you put a tag on her and say she's my wife to everybody. Hey, she's my wife, she's my wife, she's my wife. The marriage card proves that yes, she's my wife. This is what this do. This admin role has a multiple roles inherit and say yes, you can do this work. Now, if Harshal, you log out or not, log out and log in, I'll show you here. Let's say I impersonate Harshal.
Atul, there is written regardless of security. So for security, there is another role.
Yes, good catch. This is what we say yesterday, elevate role. Elevate role security से भी ऊपर होता है. So elevate role is something like you're giving the master keys of your house to a thief. इतना खतरनाक रोल है ये. Means few things which we can't edit with the role of admin. But if I give you the elevated role, you can do anything in the security breach. Anything. So it's like I told to my kid, okay, you can, he's mature now, 10, 12 years, 15 years. He can come in my room and he can check my wardrobe, see if he needs something. But if I give him a key of a drawer where I keep all the important documents, if we open, he can spoil that because I give him an elevated role. So when we purchase ServiceNow when we purchase ServiceNow instance, ServiceNow support ask us to whom you want to give the elevated role. ऐसा नहीं है कि सबको elevated role मिलता है, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Now, if you go to the bank, let's say you have a locker in the bank, the banker will allow only the person whose name has been written for that locker. Let's say मेरे parents का एक locker है, but I said okay, Dad, I'll come with you. Banker will not allow me to go inside because I don't have that role to that particular part. But my dad is allowed. So now he's getting elevated role. He can do anything in his it's not like elevated role. It's like someone who get elevated role can do anything in the security breaches. There's a concept called the ACL, access control list. Being an admin, you can't do anything on the security. But if you get an elevated role, you can break anything. Break. And very nicely put this question, regardless of this. Yes, regardless of this. So now I impersonate it, Harshal. And if you see, Harshal is able to see everything now. Workspace, admin. If you click on all, he can see user admin. Because now Harshal has the admin role. So now what is the homework for everybody? अरे तुझे तो बड़ा काम, छोटा सा काम है, 15 मिनट में हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. So my second question for today, and it's a homework for everybody. After creating the user account for the next person, everybody need to create minimum 10 user account. अपने पेरेंट्स, स्पाउस, बच्चे, दोस्त, किसी के नाम से भी 15-10 यूजर अकाउंट आप सबको बनाने हैं इन माई पीडीआई. नंबर 1. ठीक है. उनको उनके पास मैं पहुंच जाना सर्विस में लॉग इन करूं, आई विल गिव द वे एज वेल. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, everybody need to create minimum 5 to 7 groups. कुछ भी बनाइए, what do I think? Film group, gossip group, antakshari group, shopping group, movie group, dinner group, basketball group, cricket group, anybody, any group you can create. Minimum 5 to 7, everybody need to be created. Third exercise. You have to be add 1 or 2 person in each group at least. But किसी को भी batch 15 में add मत करना आप. That is only for these 6 people. ठीक है. Third part is that add those people in that group. चलो ठीक है. अब बारी आती है लास्ट रोल की. तो रोल क्या देना है? एडमिन देना नहीं, एडमिन नहीं देना. मैक, नोट डाउन द रूल्स नेम. रोल.
Yes.
Note down this and then you send in the WhatsApp group. ITL role, ITL underscore admin role, user underscore admin role, change underscore manager role, incident underscore manager role, business stakeholder role, list updater role, and template editor role. और कौन से थे? अप्रूवर रोल. ठीक है. और कौन से होते हैं? आईटीएल हो गया, एडमिन हो गया, और बेसिक्स पे आप क्या कर सकते हो. ठीक है. 7 and 8 roles. Now what you have to do? The group you created, distribute these roles and give that roles to the each group. But don't give all the roles to all the groups. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. किसी को आईटीएल दे दिया, किसी को आईटीएल एडमिन दे दिया, किसी को यूजर दे दिया, किसी को यूजर एडमिन दे दिया. ठीक है. That is your fourth step. Fifth step. Impersonate with each user one by one and find out that what this role is doing. How to find out or what to do? So let's say you can come here and click on the role table. ठीक है. I said ITL. यहां आओ, पढ़ो कि क्या लिखा है इसमें. What he or she can do, what ITIL admin can do, what is ITIL can do. Then user admin. इसको देखो कि क्या है. वो एक कहावत है ना, we generally take it some time. ये इश्क नहीं है ऐसा, बस इतना समझ लीजिए, एक आग का दरिया तैर के जाना है. Now this is what ServiceNow is coming to you. All theory, all gossips has been done. It's practical time. You have to be read. It's not only 5 or 7 roles which I told you. ServiceNow provide out of the box more than 400 roles. Sorry, 600 roles. इसको जाके पढ़ो. तो सारे पढ़ने हैं? नहीं, सारे मत पढ़ो. गट फीलिंग से पढ़ो. अच्छा, ये अच्छा लग रहा है, नाम बढ़िया अच्छा है, इसका पढ़ के देखते हैं क्या है. Try to read that. Business stakeholder. Read it, give it, and then see what it can do. Also, one more thing. Don't ask me, Atul, ये rule क्या करेगा? These classes are giving you a borderline. कि देखो ये होता है. If you stuck anywhere, go to Google and type business stakeholder role in ServiceNow. What it do? Read and impersonate and check. The only thing which I can say, don't set the password for these guys जो आप dummy users बनाओगे, क्योंकि वो कभी login नहीं करेंगे. So leave it that part because you can impersonate even though without password as well. ठीक है. और मैंने बोला list updater role. ये रहा. देखना क्या होता है इससे. Template editor. ये रहा. Then change. Incident. अच्छा, one more. SM underscore write this as well. SN underscore read. Read है ना, मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ रोल सही. हाँ, SN underscore incident underscore read, SN underscore incident underscore write, SN underscore change underscore read, SN underscore change underscore write. Same goes for the problem as well. पढ़ो ये क्या करते हैं. Assign this rule to the users. 10 users तो मैंने बोले हैं. You can create 20, 30, 40 as much as you want to do. And this must bring a question in your mind. I thought that someone will ask the question come in the mind, Atul, are you mad? I need to create the 40 users manually. नहीं हो गया क्वेश्चन अब तो ये. Think from practical perspective, guys. You are starting a company. One employee था, आपने user ID बना दिया. 2 आए, आपने बना लिया. Tomorrow you hired 70 people from the college. Do you think Harshal or Rituja or Mac or Amisha or Sunita or Anvesh or Amisha or Rituja, that you are going to create 70 users account manually जैसे हमने अभी बनाए. तो कुछ तो होगा ना alternative, because on the day 2 or day 3 I said ServiceNow is an intelligent tool and to digital transformation. One of my manager, he always says to the team that we are not the donkeys. I agree that on the day 1 we have to do the work manually, but we are human beings. We have to be think that how we can automate this. Okay, I leave this question open in your mind because we have a separate topic for this, that how I can create 70 user account in a one go. Just 2 or 3 clicks, my work has been done. But as of now, you need to be create 10, 20, 30 जितने भी users बनाने हैं आपको manually बनाने पड़ेंगे. One more thing, if you are giving SN read rule or the write rule, please don't give the role, don't give that user ITL role, otherwise उसका purpose खत्म हो जाता है फिर वो. ठीक है, just keep this in mind, otherwise the purpose you're not able to check it. Yes, Mac, go ahead.
As you said, like we have to create a user separately. We can create at once also, but same day we can also assign the rule at the same time with the same user. Like different user has different roles. We can do that at the same time.
Yes, we can do everything. We can assign. In a one go, I can bring 100 of users, 100 of records in the service now. ये तो भी छोटा सा एग्जांपल है. So this is what we call as a functional. Don't only think that क्या exercise करना. Think that how I can automate, how I can improve this part. If I tell you the technique today, you're not going to do this manual part. So to keep you busy, to keep you learning, to get your mistakes, you have to do, or we have to do the manual part as well. Clear fundamentally यहाँ तक? Doubt, question? Amisha, Rituja, Harshal, Sunita, Anvisha.
Hi, Atul. Sorry,
Yes.
my voice is not clear. We are going to use your instance,
yes, my PDA. Right? Yes, and my PDA address is already in the link here in the one. Okay. This one, dev 18379. Everybody is going to be use this only. ठीक है जी?
Yeah.
Good. Now let's come to the next part. This is called the user and group management. Homework is already given. Mac, just put the homework for everybody after this class. I need everybody user account should be there, and don't worry, I know that how to track this. I have mechanism to see that who log into my instance. who did not log into my instance. ठीक है, so ये नहीं है कि नहीं हो रहा. So create update set, then create the users. Now let's come to this part which we missed out a little bit yesterday or skip yesterday. यहाँ पर go in the preferences. Display हो गया था. Come to the theme. Out of the box, ServiceNow provide two themes: default, which you are able to see, and dark. I personally don't like dark. No other theme is available as of now. You can create your own themes. There is a concept called a theme builder, which is not part of our admin team. Okay, but you can create your own themes as well with the customer specific. Like Mike, I am supporting a customer whose logo is in the pink color, who always use the pink color, or blue color, yellow color, green color, red color, kind of things. You can create your own themes as well. Okay, I'll just use the default. It's good. Now, under the preferences, I have accessibility. Accessibility mainly to make your interfaces a little quick, easy to understand. Okay. Now, if I open this, let me say I go here. और याद रखना फ्राइडे को टेस्ट भी है. ठीक है. Now let's say I go here. I have this thing. If I put a date here, let's say I'm putting a date. It is tough to tell that what is the date format. It's YYYMMDD or YYYDDMM. To avoid this issue, ServiceNow say I have a property. Sorry, not a property. I'm saying this thing. Show date format on the form like this. And if I reload this, and scroll down, now you can see the date format. Accessibility, मतलब accessibility means to make the things quick, easy, accessible. ठीक है. Then replace color with the patterns in the charts and graphs. ये मुझे समझ नहीं आया कि क्या होता है आज तक. But it's something like when we create this thing, any report kind of things. Let's say I'm here now. And I'm just trying, not sure that will it work or not 100%. Because the problem is that if you don't use the things, you forget. So let's say I'm going here and clicking a bar chart. It says you can replace this color with the patterns. You will replace color with the pattern, the charts and the graphs. Possibly जो हमने property on किया है शायद उसी वजह से ये it's coming as a pattern now like this instead of simple colors. ठीक. Enable key special keyboard shortcuts. Like you want to use some keyboards like for this one which we have now, you can enable it if you want to be use it. Show all buttons without need of hover. Show all buttons without the need of hover. I guess this is what I was checking yesterday. ये वाला, yes. So now you can see. It's coming. These stars are coming because we have this property enabled. Enable data table for charts and graphs. Enable data table for charts and graphs. Something I'm not 100% sure कि इसका actual meaning क्या. Show a table with chart and graph data for easier screen reader access. Maybe something which we just created now, this format. But I'm not 100% sure on that particular part. Reduce motions. बहुत बार ट्राई करके देखा लेकिन समझ नहीं आया कि क्या करता है. Something is on the color basis. It's true. ठीक है. And enable accessibility in the classic. It's do something like this tabbing part. ये जो आपको टैब दिखता है ना यहाँ पर, कहाँ गया? ये इस पर्पस के लिए है. ठीक. And then enable keyboard focus on the truncated one. So like if you come here and let me go back here and open this all. जहां पर truncated हो ना यहाँ पर ये it's show us like this one. Enable keyboard focus on truncated this one like this dot 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 जैसे आते हैं ये. Because nothing has been truncated for us as of now. क्योंकि हमने इसको compact कर रखा है. If I remove that compact settings, then it will show dot 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 like this. और compact कहाँ से किया था हमने? We did compact for display. यहाँ से. ठीक है. तो वहां से मेरे को dot 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 दिखा देता है मुझे. ठीक. Notification, keep it on hold because when we go for the notification topic, we'll discuss debugging. Debugging is mainly used by the developers to test, not to test, to debug the problem statement in their code. So we have a script debugger, we have a UX sources map. I never use this. ATF, yes, there's a concept called the automated testing framework, which we use to do the regression test via ATF in ServiceNow, via test cases. Okay. And these are something new introduced by ServiceNow. Next experience developer tools. If you open, it will open the window and you can add as an extension and you can use it. And if I go back here, script debugger, so it open a window like this. So if you run any page, if you click on any page, it will capture here and we can do the debugging like this. So like if I say let me try to reload this page. Will it work for me? No. Let me start. Now it's be start. Now if I reload this page, hope it should work. अगर मुझे पता होगा तो नहीं कुछ
start नहीं किया सर.
अच्छा. But it's already started. अच्छा. Now I have to start. Not sure that it is to work in this way or some other way, but it start capturing some logs here.
सर वो tracer है ना, script tracer. First इसको start कीजिए.
Okay, thank you.
Now
if I reload this page, it should capture the changes. नहीं यार.
सर कुछ operation
कुछ है right? I but it operation doing okay. Let me do. Yeah, okay. Good. ठीक है. So it start capturing with the operations कि आप क्या click कर रहे हैं उस पे क्या काम हो रहा है. So this is what and then what script is running and what transactions are happening here. ठीक है. But it's mainly for a developer and I'm not a developer, so I never use it very clearly on that particular part. Nothing to be hide on that thing. Okay. So now these are the things which want to be discussed in the user one. Only in this two things are left. One is elevated. We will discuss when we go for this part of the security ACLs and rest is the notification one, which we discuss on the notification part. ठीक है. ये आ गया script आपका debugger inspector. ठीक है. Question, doubt, clarification.
yes sir. Sir roles आपने जो बताया आखिरी में SN_. Why it is different than the मतलब the admin role what we saw? Why the naming convention is different actually?
The reason being of naming convention is that these are the roles which is mainly what I can say, not a build, but has been defined in a specific manner to be remember it. There's a role called SNC external. एक ये भी पढ़ना SNC underscore external, SNC underscore internal.
Okay.
ठीक है. So to build a format, a pattern, ServiceNow uses specific naming convention for these kind of role like read write roles. So we say SN read, SN read, SN write. Easy to know, easy to remember. Doesn't say an admin. Why specific for admin is that because Admin itself is a word which give a lot of information. So to make it life easy, they make it as use it as an admin as a word only for the role.
जैसे मान लो सर अभी जैसे मेरे पास है एक जो एडमिन के नीचे एक इंसिडेंट समझो व्यूअर है मुझे रोल, और मैंने वो SN_read वाला रखा, दोनों का काम सेम ही रहेगा ना?
नहीं, if you are having admin then everything will be override. So you
no, मेरे पास अगर ये दोनों अलग है, मतलब हम we just comparing कि इंसिडेंट व्यूअर एंड SN read.
Incident viewer
it will have.
Do we have incident
SN role? Sorry.
Do we have incident viewer role?
No, उसके जैसा ही कोई दूसरा इंसिडेंट रीड और समथिंग लाइक दैट.
नहीं, wait. The roles are very specific. उसके जैसा दूसरा is not the thing. Do we have that role in service now? That is important. If we have something in service now, then my question came, why we have duplicate roles for the same thing? Read भी कह रहे हो, viewer भी कह रहे हो, तो दो रोल क्यों है काम करने के लिए? There must be some difference. Right?
Yes,
so
yes.
need to be think from that perspective as well कि ऐसा क्यों है, डबल रोल क्यों दिए हुए हैं? So by one I can do one thing, by another I can do another thing.
अच्छा,
ठीक है?
Yes.
What do you
Hi.
Good.
Sorry, I forgot my question.
No problem.
सर मैं तब तक ये पूछ लेता हूँ, हम अगर किसी यूजर को ITIL रोल देते हैं तो यहाँ लिखा है कैन अपडेट, ओपन एंड क्लोज द इंसिडेंट. ओके,
Right.
हाँ, पर मुझे ऐसा दिखाना है कि आई जस्ट वांट टू एंड यूजर कैन ओनली सी द इंसिडेंट, ही कैन नॉट डू एनी अपडेट और क्लोज इट.
You are mixing two things. In your question you're saying ITIL role, and the next part you're saying it's an end user. ऐसा नहीं है.
But he can update the incident. I don't want him end user to update the incident.
And
you
user,
just want to.
let's say you raise a incident for the network provider that I'm facing some internet problem. Okay, you go to their website, you raise an incident. Now you can update your incident, right?
Yeah.
You can't move the states. You can only update and close. Nothing much you can do. तभी तो मैंने बोला ना. अच्छा, एक अमीशा, just 1 minute. One more thing we have to do. Create a user and don't give any role and see what he can do in the service now. ये आज के एक्सेस में ही है.
Okay.
ठीक है? So I am an end user. I can update my records. Yes, definitely. I can update my incident, but I cannot move the states of the incident. ऐसा नहीं कि न्यू से इन प्रोग्रेस में ले जाऊंगा, नहीं. Those roles I don't have. To do this part, I must have a ITIL role.
Sure.
Go ahead, Amisha.
Well, I had gone through your previous videos, and that today you showed the date formats. I remember you told there are 2 date formats in service now. Why these are and why so and so? So I was unable to find that answer to the question.
Why 2 date formats, right?
Yeah.
ServiceNow says that I'm a user-friendly tool. I'll put a one question to you, Amisha. Just try to give an answer. Let's say this is incident form. Okay. You can see the buttons here.
Yes.
And you can see the button here.
Yes.
Update, resolve, delete. Update, resolve, delete.
Yes.
Why the same button on the 2 times on the same form?
For the easy access.
You answer your question.
Okay.
2 date formats because maybe like in India we use date, month and year, but in US, UK we use year, month and date.
Okay.
It's not only 2, it's more than 2 as well, I can say.
Okay.
Tomorrow when we start the system properties topic, I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Good.
But is there any preference or something that this will take a preference or?
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It's all about user preferences कि मुझे कैसे dates देखनी है. Right? For me, it's matter. Like, see, I'm a doctor. Instead of year, for me the child birth and month is date and month is more preferable than the year.
Okay.
तो मुझे पता चाहिए, मैं इसी में देखता हूँ भाई 4/2 मतलब कि 4 अप्रैल, सॉरी 4 फरवरी, 2/4 मतलब कि 2 अप्रैल.
Okay.
That's the reason. Yes, Sunita, any question?
Yeah, I just wanted to understand, like, can we create a role in ServiceNow, because you told that there are already 600 plus roles?
What should I say, yes or no?
I think it should be based on the, business requirements.
Give us time. When we go for the table level discussions, then you will find the answer of this one.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Mac.
Yeah, I have a similar question, a little bit different. So just for example, we are assigning any roles, just for example, the admin, and out of the box, they are giving some inherited role, right? So in those inherited role, can we customize in that roles also?
Yes, but no. The reason being, and it's a very good point. The word you use, customize, is a very vast meaning in ServiceNow domain. Okay. You can do customization, you can remove any inherit role as well, but we don't prefer that. The reason being, we are not 100% sure that where this role has been used, which is inherited. कहाँ होगा. So now let's say example. I invite you. Okay, मैं come to my hometown. Okay, sir, I show you my house. See, this is my house. Now, by seeing the house, can you tell me that where the pipelines are going for the water? नहीं, तो ये तो मुश्किल है. अगर मैंने, like sometime what happened that when we do the drilling, we always make sure that this brick has some backup brick as well. कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि दीवार से दीवार में छेद हो जाए. This make sure that this where I'm drilling now should not have any this thing electric wires. Drill करो क्या पता वायर में ना drill हो जाए. To avoid these things, we don't customize these roles. Instead of that, we put some ACS, we put some business rules so that we can restrict the user to see, view that particular information. Also, the question you put, it depends that what you want to make a change. The question sense is very broader. Can we customize or inherit or remove the inherit role? Yes, we can definitely. But before you do that, you have to be check the complete impact analysis. कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि एक रोल रिमूव करने से आपका भट्ठा बैठ जाए पूरा. But yes, we can do it. It's a valid point. Now the question comes, instead of doing this part, I'll go for the Sunita's question. Let's better to create a custom role. हम छेड़ते ही नहीं कुछ यहाँ पे. इसका जिसका घर बने रहने दो. If I am a tenant, I never touch my landlord's property. जैसा है वैसा रहने दो, टूटा टूटा रहने दो. Because if I do any changes, I'm not sure that what will happen. Do I have to pay any penalty like this or thing? Like in India, it's still common, but in US, UK, you even can't drill on anywhere in the house without the approval of the tenant owner. So I don't do any drill. I said, okay, I'm happy to keep my wall clock on the table itself, but I'll not do that drill because I'm not sure that what is going to be impact. Same thing applicable here, Mac. Okay, so it's depend on the business use case first. And if you are happy, then you already find the solutions as well. That removing the inheritance is a good option, or what Sunita put, getting a custom role is a good option. We can create those. Okay, ji, all done?
Yes, sir.
Good. Just one more question.
Good. What, Misha?
While explaining why you always take incident forms as an example.
That is basic and easy to understand.
Okay.
If I take change, problem, request, still tough. to be understand, because that is too complicated. Multiple levels, multiple approvals, multiple fields are there. So to make it very easy life, everybody take incident as a base. Incident, problem and change are the core of this industry. If you remove these three terms, nothing is going to be happen in this industry. आंखें बंद करके सोच के देखना, अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट इंसिडेंट आ दूं, if there's no incident, there's no innovation. If there's no problem, there's no innovation. If there's no change, you're not getting anything new in your life. दुख आते हैं तो हमें आइडियाज मिलते हैं, सही ये भी करना चाहिए था, हमें ये भी करना चाहिए था. दैट इज चेंज. प्रॉब्लम आती है, वी सी टू हाउ टू इंप्रूव इट. इफ यू रिमूव ऑल दिस सोरोज इन योर लाइफ, यू विल नॉट लर्न एनीथिंग न्यू. ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स टेक अ ब्रेक नाउ. Have a nice, let me take attendance, stop the recording, take